Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you? Happy Friday. It is the 4th day of November, 4:05 in the morning. As I make this, there are a few showers on the radar. Yeah, up there in the I-20 corridor, actually between about Tuscaloosa and, let's say Alabaster, moving on to the south. But these showers are drying out quickly. They're along a weak front that'll usher in some cooler air for us, and I don't think showers will be a factor in our life. But maybe a few clouds as the front drifts through this morning before the nicer temperatures come in. We had a record high of 89 yesterday. The record highs will go away. We'll update the new numbers for you for the weekend, and there is some hope. There is some hope later on next week for some rainfall. The models don't agree. It's very fuzzy right now, but towards Thursday, Friday, maybe something called a cutoff low coming out of Texas could help us out. I'm going to show you the new rainfall outlook, which at least is somewhat hopeful. The details yet to come. And first of all, though, we start with some bad news. That is the new Drought Monitor map. Many of us have gone from a severe drought to an extreme drought. Take a look.
Now, take a look at the red area on this map. Now into the Montgomery and Prattville and Wetumpka areas. That is extreme drought. So that is new. That's covering 52% of the state. Look at the darker red. That is into the Lake Martin area. That is exceptional drought. Now covering much of east and northeast Alabama. Here's the 7-day rainfall outlook, showing the rain teasing Alabama, especially late in the week from a cutoff low coming out of Texas. And the models are certainly not agreeing with it. This is the European model showing a lot of rain down towards the Alabama coast and a little bit of rain getting into central Alabama, but really we're going to have to watch this over the next 7 days because there's not much agreement, but there is hope. There's the frontal system this morning, way before 4 o'clock when I make this, some scattered showers associated with the front along the I-20 corridor, but they are drying out as they approach central Alabama, so maybe a few clouds this morning, but then mostly sunny by this afternoon. There's the front at 1 o'clock all the way down to the Gulf Coast, cooler, drier air coming in, so we'll say low 80s for a high temperature today, about 81. Tonight's low 47, becoming mostly sunny later. North winds at 7 to 18 miles per hour later on behind the front. And then tomorrow, a breezy, cooler day. Well, not too breezy, but I mean, a lot of sunshine around. I think upper 70s look good. Sunday morning, we're in the mid-40s early on. A comfortable afternoon with high temperatures probably in the mid to upper 70s. Upper 70s on Monday with a cool start. Temperatures starting off in the 40s. So some nice weekend weather for the fair. 81 is your high temperature again today. 77 tomorrow after a morning low of 47. Mid-40s on Sunday and Monday morning with high temperatures in the mid-70s Sunday. Upper 70s on Monday. A nice forecast. Now, here is the European out 10 days. You see those blue bars late next week towards Thursday night into Friday. That's our hope from that system that I showed you a little bit earlier that could spread in some Gulf moisture, but it is not a done deal yet, so stay tuned. And then this is the European. I want to point out the temperatures as we get closer to the middle of November, showing some really nice temperatures with highs in the 60s. So that's a nice trend we're looking at. Some of the warmest temperatures are today, and then some of the cooler temperatures. This is the GFS now later in the month, and including some chilly mornings as we get towards mid-month and beyond. So something to look forward to there. Don't forget, this is the weekend we fall back, set the clocks back 1 hour before you go to bed Saturday night. An extra hour of sleep this weekend, but also it means that the sun will go down very early, before 5 o'clock. As we get into Sunday afternoon, and that's our future.
Hey, over the weekend, take it easy now. If you're going to be raking up leaves, remember there's a no burn order in effect. In fact, it's been expanded to new counties over the last few days as the drought continues to worsen. Have a great weekend, everybody. I will be live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on NewsTalk 93.1 and on BAMA Country, and of course across the radio dial, your forecast whenever you want it, twice an hour on 8 radio stations, the Blue Water family of radio stations. No video tomorrow because it's Saturday, but there'll be social media posts as needed on Facebook and on Twitter, and I'll see you with another video Monday morning at 5 o'clock. Don't forget another live update from the Blue Water Weather Center at 11 o'clock at RichThomasWeatherNetwork.com. Have a great weekend. I'll see you at the fair tomorrow. Look for me at the Blue Water radio booth on Saturday afternoon. Have a good one.
Rich Thomas Weather.